See there are things where they carry 2-star soldier. Where they call scatter Lekki toll gate where we dey do our things. See there are things.
2-star.
2-star. Now the MI where you show. Where you name see am. Now be this. Hausa see their name MI now be this. Now they call scatter Lekki toll gate o. More they see am who still dey on street o.
Tinubu audio interview with Channel Television. Edris Abdul Karim reactions to matter arising in our nation, in our country. Governor Sanwo-Olu asks us to put off the light, says Tinubu son. So guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on when my video gets to you. Thank you so much. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also remember to click on the notification bell in order to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much. God bless. My people, a lot of issues, a lot of matters arising, a lot of things. Imagine the interview between Tinubu and Channel Television. The man who actually interviewed Tinubu called Tinubu on phone and said, I've been hearing your name flying all over the media, social media, your phone call, your number moving up and down. So I decided to call you and ask you, what is actually happening? So guys, some have argued that it is the Tinubu who has called this man to try and prove his innocence, to try and speak so that people will hear that maybe his hands was not involved in this matter that is going around, that is happening. But that is not true. People say his hand is involved and is practically involved. Guys, I'll also take you through some comments from Nigerians who comment on the interview. And also let me play you a little clips of the interview.
Tonight, first of all, there's been what has been described as a Black Tuesday. First of all, what's your take on this when you heard this?
I was shocked. I was amazed.
You hear him, he has denied, he has practically denied that he was shocked. Imagine that, how will you be shocked? And you ran out of the country to Obodo Yibo, to London. Anyway guys, let me take you through some comments. The first person here said, I know even finished listening, but I know, say, everything na lie. In this era, who is doing audio interview, he should come on video, the person that is already in London. This one even addressed him as late Tinubu, not a smart singer. He's so amazing. This one said, over 25 years in politics, all this na audio. Wow. This one said, Tunde, are you compromised? I beg, promote the truth only. No, they cite all these animals. This one said, make my hand touch your face, weary, when one disguise, not be smarting. This one said, animal talk, don't start again. Oh. This one said, weary, still they disguise. We are wiser than you guys think. We are aware this is the next stage you have for the evil you have done to the citizens of this country. But enough, because we are no longer interested in your lives. They will come for each of you guys' families, one after the other. You have messed with the wrong generations. There are lots of evidence on phones and live recordings. These are the reactions from Nigerians. Nigerians are very, very angry. People are angry. People are very, very angry. Imagine Tinubu jetting out of the country. If he's not guilty, will he have traveled out of the country? He's now in London, refreshing himself in the hotel. Why didn't he come and stay? If he knew he is not guilty, if he knew his hands are clean, if he's shocked of what is happening, why is he not here to protect his people? Why is he not here to say, okay, no to what the government is doing? He traveled out of the country and is claiming he's shocked. He's not aware of what is happening. He's guilty. That is why he traveled out of the country. He knew that boys are angry. If he's here, he will get it hot. They have really, really messed with the wrong generations and they will get it hot. People are ready for them and it is not going to end like this until we achieve our result. We achieve our aim. It is not going to end like this. Even me that is talking to you right now, that is making this video. Anyway, let's wait and see. Wonders shall never end. Guys, the son of Tinubu, Mr. Tinubu, has come out to confess that it was the governor of the state, the governor of Lagos State, Sanwo-Olu, that sent them to go and off the light. Oh, that is terrible. That is wonderful. Don't worry, I'll read what he wrote for you guys to hear and to go through. Imagine, and this is the same governor. These people are they're animals. They are not human beings. This is the same governor that went to the hospital pretending as if he is sympathizing with the people that got wounded. He's sympathizing with what happened. He went to the hospital to visit them. Meanwhile, he is the one that masterminded what happened at the toll gate. Let me read what Tinubu's son route. When we started in 2014, we had a plan to change the perception of Africans, startups in the global space. We believed as Africans we could create something great, and we set out with a 4 million loan from a bank, and we started trading, going from door to door, begging for work, and relentlessly grew the business, employing and empowering over 200 Nigerians. Today, directly or indirectly, we have supported many upcoming business artists, people in need, as giving back to our community has always been our passion. All this can be verified. All of our achievements so far have come from the hard work, sweat, and determination of our workforce, and everything LASTART has been doing has been open. All taxes are remitted and payments to the agency and regulatory bodies have been timely. So we can be proud to say we are contributing to the growth of the industry and nation. When the ENDSARS and Say No to Police Brutality protest started from day one, we wholly supported the movement and used all our platform to promote the ENDSARS movement. On Tuesday, when the curfew was announced, we heeded the governor's warning and didn't want our staff in any danger. Hence, by 3 p.m., our staff had been ordered to leave the site and the board was switched off based on the governor's curfew request. We had no idea what was going to happen, and we feel the same anguish, pains, and shock at the events that unfolded. And our hearts and prayers go out to the victims and families of this ungodly act. We believe in this moment and that it was the start of the change our generation needed to move our country forward, and we will continue to support the youth of this generation. Guy man, you may not understand the plant, the heart, but the question is what concerns coffee and the board. If they ask you to off the board, you should have known that maybe there's a plant on ground to do something funny. Why will you off the board? What's the plan between coffee? Is it not to stay at home? Is it not to stay, not to come out? And they will give you a stipulated time. So what is the business between the coffee and the board to be off? Anyway, God will judge you people. So guys, let's also listen to Edris' contributions to what is happening in our nation. Remember, Edris Abdulkarim has already used his music platforms to advocate for change in this country, that things are not working well. Let's listen to what he has to say about, or what he said about what is trending.
What is happening today in Nigeria was exactly what I sang about in 2002. There are Nigerians all over the world. Nigerians are great people. Nigerians are intelligent people. We just need basic amenities. We want them to end SARS. We want to end bad government. For goodness sake, if the president does not have the capacity to rule this country, let him resign. Nigeria has never been this divided before, and we are not united, and people are hungry. This is my take on to all Nigerians. Nigerians, it's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to take the government. It's time for you to be part of politics. It's time for you to take over like the Americans. Youth are taking over in everything that has to do with politics in America. We want the same thing to happen in Nigeria. So I'm proud of everybody that came out to do what I've been doing for the past.
From the very beginning, we have continued to emphasize that all ENDSARS protests are peaceful, and they have continued to remain peaceful till date. The government has introduced some unscrupulous elements to try and discredit our cause, but it can never work. And once again, we have seen signs of a failed government, a government that has told us that they are unable to perform their functions. They are unable to carry out their duty. Catch this cruise. There is a law called the Electoral Act, and I think it's section 94, I'll cross-check. But there's a particular provision of that law that states that commissioners of police in every single state must deploy adequate security to make sure that there's peace in any form of political rally across the country. Guess what? Lagos State has just imposed a curfew, telling us that they are unable to control the violence. Guess what? The curfew can never be forever. And once you lift this curfew, we are back. And this is my humble suggestion for when we come back out. I suggest we have our designated grounds of protest, so we know that in each state, this is where we're going to. In Lagos State, we report to this place, we report to that place. Even if it's just one place, the more we're together, the harder it is for them to pin anything on us. And we know that once we are here, and this is our designated ground of protest, anybody found anywhere else